Western Michigan is pretty aggressive defensively, blitzing a lot. They're going to come at you. How do you combat that?
Yeah, I think, our level of communication up front and with the backs, and, really everyone just being on the same page, because we know these guys are going to come a lot. I mean, there's that was but no, but they have like a 78. They're in the high 70% pressure. So I'd appreciate if none of you guys posted a video of that. Yeah, I mean, we have to be on key with our hots. We got to be on key with our protection. So, damn it, I was not expecting that, but yeah, we'll be. Yeah.
Too much creative writing.
Maybe not enough. I'm excited because just like. Even though I've been away from football for so long, this is my first week of being in practicing for a game, in like a year. So, I'm just really happy that I'm in this situation now that I can, really put the gas pedal down and, get after these weeks in the preparation. A lot that has to do with like different parts of the game. It's going to be tough to run the ball when the defense knows we're going to be running the ball, like at the end of the game, So there's going to be times, that it is going to be more difficult. And I think, especially last game, we were able to like run a lot of play action on some of those situations, and that really paid off for us. So, there's give and take.
Is that pass interference?
Was it pass interference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, what's the NCAA or Big Ten going to find me if I say that's a horse call or what? Yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have dropped the F-bomb in there, but goddamn.
Don't worry, I won't use that. Yeah, I won't.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, it seemed like they were letting a lot go in relation to that during that game. Did it feel like they were letting a lot of hand fighting and stuff go on down the field?
I don't know if you would consider that hand fighting, but I don't know. We're taught to fight through it.
Yeah.
Because, it's football. There's holding on every play. I'm sure our line holds on every play, but just got to fight through it and try and contest the catch. Ball doesn't lie. We got the pick six the next play, so we made up for it.
Like I said earlier, there hasn't been a day where we come out and we're just kind of, feet back, feet up on the table, leaning back, enjoying things. Like, we're coming out every day, excited and eager to not only practice but get better and get to where we want to be.
When I asked about Jazz, Brad's a little punch back there. How's he? What have you noticed out of him when he gets in the game?
Yeah, we played a little bit in the bowl game against Kentucky last year, but obviously just in practice. He's a guy who practices really hard, loves the game of football. You can tell that just with the way he runs. And we had a third and short last week, and he got the first down, but you could tell he wanted more. But it's awesome to have guys like that, and everyone in the running backs room is like that. It doesn't matter who we put back there, so that is a really nice thing to have for sure.
Has the experience that you've had in the past at tackle, does that help you at guard?
Yeah, I would say it does. There's definitely things that transfer, and like I was saying earlier, the way that offensive line is taught here, it's not necessarily position specific in terms of fundamentals and stuff like that. So it's really not too much of a difference, I guess.
Western Michigan defensively, what do you kind of see?
Oh, they got a lot of crazy stuff. They got a lot of pressure. Coach Copeland was saying it's kind of like Star Wars. You don't know what you're going to get out there. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And they're sound with what they do. They discipline what they do. So it's going to be definitely a good game, a good task, and we just got to take advantage of the opportunities we have.
When you say crazy things, is it more just crazy blitz schemes, slants by the defensive line? Just define crazy, I guess.
They blitz a lot, yeah, and they play like different coverages, like the tilt 2 coverage. You can have the safety come from the left side all the way to the right side to play cover 2. Stuff that we don't really see normally. Probably won't see this defense again throughout any other teams we play. So it's definitely like more defined to how Western Michigan wants to play. And we probably won't see that defense again. So it's just crazy for our eyes to see.
The outside world may not see it, but do you see the improvement on a weekly basis from the offense? Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've seen us moving the ball, and I see places where we almost had the big shot that all the fans and all the people want to see like the big deep balls or the big runs, and we see it on film. We're this close to doing it. So we just know as time goes on and how we keep progressing, and we keep getting the practice reps, and we keep finding the little details, we'll get to what we want to happen.
Has Cade bought you dinner yet? He said he owes you one after he missed you on that go route.
He didn't buy me dinner yet, but I'm making sure he will get me that dinner. I'm gonna run that tab up a little bit on him too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all we got to do is just continue to play. I mean, it's easy to like ride the roller coaster of emotions. You know, you're on such a high when you get big plays like that. When Jazz made that big run, but you know, you just have to stay, you know, calm the whole entire game. And, you know, people are going to make plays. That's what they do. We just got to block up front and then let our skill guys do what they do. And, you know, we'll see what happens after that.
Is there ever a sense of, hey, we're 2-0, so we're winning, so that's good enough, or is it, as a lineman, do you think we can always improve and keep doing better no matter if winning, no matter if we are winning?
Yeah, I mean, there's games where, you know, we might have won, but we get in the film session and it's just absolutely awful. You know, coaches are on us and things like that. Then there's games where you lose and you played well up front or whatever the position is. So, I mean, the only thing you can do is improve, and I think that's the biggest thing that we really harp on is, you know, each week come in, you know, work on what maybe you struggled with the week prior. So that's just the way we work.
Where have you seen the most improvement so far?
I would definitely say, as an offensive line, just our pass pro, I feel like, you know, we're definitely clicking. You know, the way we communicate, the way we practice, and things like that. Compared to last year, I feel like, you know, we're just, and maybe it's just that we're more comfortable with one another as well. You know, I'm definitely more comfortable with these guys because I've been with them for 2 years now.
What was the biggest area of progress for the defense, do you think, from week 1 to week 2?
Biggest progress, I'd say our ability just to communicate, getting in and out of coverages with the use of motions, and also just week 2 is early in the season, so we don't really know what we're going to get out of the offense yet. I mean, we watched the UNI versus Iowa State game, and they didn't give us much of what they did against those guys. So just when you're early in the year, Coach Wallace just says, be expected for the unexpected. So, I mean, we know the playbook's open week 3. Not everybody showed everything, obviously. It's just being prepared for those looks that you didn't get to see in practice and being ready.
As good as you guys have looked over the first couple weeks, now you get Jamar Harris back this week too. How excited is this defense to get him back, add just one more crucial element to the secondary?
He's in my corner in the locker room, and just seeing how excited he was to get back out there for practice. And I told him he's 2 weeks fresher than everybody else, so he should be out there flying around. But I mean, he's been having a great week of practice. He's happy. You know, he's happy to be back. You can tell football means the world to him. So obviously, when he's gotten that opportunity back, he's just did nothing but run with it.
What's the key against that tempo to make sure that you guys are all on the same page?
Yeah, I think it all starts in practice. Just being ready for what we're going to see. And it's nice to have Utah State coming here in week 1, and so we're kind of used to the up-tempo outfit. So that's good, but again, it starts in practice, just being ready for it and communicating.
A win against a rival, now you move on, is the focus now, hey, we got to put that game behind us, we got a lot more season to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Just put the game behind us and be ready to go. Yeah, I mean, we're really excited for this game. We're 1-2 as a program against them, so that's kind of adding a little fuel to the fire right there. Just knowing that and just being ready for any challenge.
How was your phone as a defense, but now you get Jamar Harris back this week? I mean, how excited are you guys just to add an extra dangerous element to the defense?
Oh, we're just really excited to have him back. I mean, he's just a tremendous football player and an even better person. So I'm just really excited to have him on the field and for his leadership to be out there too.
How much better did you feel about yourself week 1 to week 2?
Definitely felt like there was the fire's simmering down a little bit, so definitely getting thrown in there. But every single day, just trying to get better, and I think it's slowing down a little bit. So we're getting ready.
How do you feel in coverage? It seems like teams are putting you in that position where you're having to cover.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think it's good. I mean, I'm really.
Did you do that a lot at Virginia? Are you pretty comfortable in coverage?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable in coverage. I'm not scared of the moment of anything, but I think that there's just adjustments from going from Mike to Will, Just every single week, I think that we have to adjust, and I got to see routes different, and I got to be ready for it.
Seems like your defensive line's reputation precedes it, and teams are hitting you guys with a quick passing game. Do you anticipate that going forward?
I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll continue to see. I think every week is going to present different challenges. Right now, we're worried about Western Michigan. They have some deep concepts, but they also have some short game too. So we'll just be ready for whatever we get thrown at us and have to adjust.
Thanks.